back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm back at it again with another eyeshadow look, as you can probably tell by the title, obviously. I've done this video about 3 months ago, and it was obviously the same video, and I feel like that eye look was more like a summer look. So for today's video, I'm going to go ahead and use an autumn look. So I've been really wanting to do this video, and it's been in my head, and I'm thinking I just need to wait until it's the right time, and it's finally became the right time because I feel like this is more of an autumnal look. So I thought I'd just wait till autumn kind of arrives. And yeah, I just really wanted to show you guys what this look looks like, as I feel like it's a really pretty look. But just before I do get on with the video, I just wanted to say, hi, if you're new, welcome. My name is Molly, also known as Mollisha. If you like me and my content, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. And make sure to give this video a big old thumbs up so I know that you guys like this video. And yeah, let's just get on with the video. Okay guys, so as you can probably see, I'm much closer. So I'm going to actually for this look use a variety of palettes. I'm going to show you like at the time I'm using them. But to start off with, I'm just going to prime my eyes with a concealer. And that is the Lasting Perfection Collection Concealer. Now, I absolutely adore this concealer, I highly recommend it. I know that all the YouTubers talk about it a lot. So I thought I'd just go get myself one, and they weren't wrong when they said they were amazing. So I'm just going to take this little handy mirror because I can't really see without it. I'm literally going to do a tiniest dot ever because it is very full coverage. And I'm just going to take this brush here. I'm not even going to say it, but I am. Don't know where I got the brushes from. But if you do watch my other videos, you'll know I've said that in every single video, and I think I get on my own nerves. So I don't want to put the mirror right in front of my face, otherwise you won't be able to see what I'm doing. So once I have done that, I actually like to pick a palette of what I'm actually going to be using. Because who doesn't do that? And I think to start off with, I'm actually going to start with my bronzer. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but my bronzer is quite a dark colour, and that is my actual Pound Shop bronzer. Mind the like packaging, it's a little bit messy now. Got highlighter and concealer and everything on it. And I feel like because it's quite autumnal, I feel like I want to like bronzed, but like quite a dark eye. So I wanted to use my bronzer as it is a bronzer. So I think I'm going to take this flat brush, you can see, and I'm just literally going to dab that in as the highlighter, what am I talking about? The bronzer is very pigmented, and I literally just like to dab this on the outer corner of my eye. As you can see, it is very pigmented. And it's just going to be in my cut crease, so I'm basically just going to cut the crease with this. And I want to do the same on the other side, because you know me, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but I always forget what like order I've done the eyeshadows in. So I'm like, wait there, hold on, what did I just do on that eye? And then I have to kindly guess what I've just done on that eye, and it's really not helpful. So I've kind of learned from that mistake, and just, you know, thought, you know, I just need to do this in order. So I'm really just wanting to build up the pigment in this eye. Okay, so I actually just used this angled brush to blend that in. So as you can see, it is quite dark, and I have built up the colour that I like. And once I've actually blended it, I just like to quickly run back over, but not blend this in, just quietly dot it on. I don't know why I keep on saying quietly. What on earth is quietly? And by the way, I am using this mirror, but it's quite low down. So that's that with that bronzer. And literally, I just like to dab that in just to make sure it's the correct pigmentation that I want, quite high words there. And then next I'm going to be going in with the Nude Maybelline New York palette, and I mentioned this, I think, in my makeup tutorial, which was my recent video. If I didn't mention it in that, well, I'll mention it now. So, this is the new Maybelline eyeshadow palette. Highly recommend these eyeshadows. They all work very well together, and I just think it's incredible pigmentation. How many times I need to say pigmentation? But I'm just going to go ahead with this colour here, quite a light colour, but it does have pigment. So, and I just want to put that in the outer crease, just here, so I don't go on top of the bronzer too much, and you still can see the bronzer, but I just want to put that right in the outer corner, as you can see here. And I want to do exactly the same again on the other side, because I don't want to forget what I just used. And I just want to keep on rubbing my eye. It looks like I'm like taking my eyeball out, but I'm not, don't worry. And again, just want to build up the pigmentation with that. This is going to be quite a smoky eye look. Okay, so once I've done that, as you can see, it does not look great yet. That is the main keyword there, yet. So once I've done, like, just blotched it on, I like to just blend that in, obviously, because I'm not going to have two big blotches. And I like to just blend that in, like I just said. And I like to just keep it like this, like the outer crease like this. And then for my inner corner here, I like to get the same concealer that I just showed you, which is the Lasting Perfection Collection concealer. And I literally in the tiniest amount. I literally just like to put that just here, just so that the eyeshadow that I want sticks. Screw that lid back on. And I just like to use my finger for the inner corner, because if you use a brush it will take the eyeshadow off, because it will put concealer on, and you do not want that to happen because you just spent 5 hours doing this. I exaggerate too much. I think I need some help. Okay, so once I have put that in the corners of my eye, I like to go ahead and take this gold. Now I would normally use a silver, but I feel like as it is a more autumnal look, I would like to go ahead with a gold. So I'm just going to take that same gold that I just showed you, and I'm just going to put that in the corner of my eyes. And hopefully this should stick, as I did just apply quite an amount of concealer. Now as you can tell, this is quite a shimmery look. So I'm not exactly using matte colours. Just wiping the excess off there. And you don't want too much gold, because I feel like this is quite a dark line. You don't want to take that away from the rest. But I'm just putting that in the inner corner, also just to highlight and make sure it looks like I'm actually awake. Okay, so once you put the gold on, you want to just blend that in with the angled blush again, and you want to actually make it look like it's ombreing into that, so give that more of an effect. And for last but not least, I'm going to take this, I would say quite a pointy brush, a pencil brush, focus if you like, and this colour here that I used, which was with the Maybelline New York. And I'm just going to take that colour there that I very first used. And then I'm just going to do that, just the tiniest bit amount, because I want to make it quite discreet. And I just want to put that underneath my eyes, just to build up a little bit of tension with that. And I'm going to do obviously the same under the eye. And finally, with the eye look done, I'm going to go ahead with my little concealer, which is my Collection 11 mascara. Also use this with my everyday makeup tutorial. This is incredible. Cracking up. Like, with my mascara, I like to get this perfect when especially you're having a giraffe. You're literally having a giraffe. Oh my god, I've just got it all the way down here. Oh. Actually, my eyelashes are actually collaborating today. For once. Okay, so that's that item. I was thinking in my head, this is going quite perfect, and then as soon as I think that, ba-boom, it just went and goes on my skin. Because obviously, I'm just very unlucky like that. Okay. So, that is very annoying, the fact that it's just went onto my skin. And I'm going to try and scratch it off. So this is also a tutorial how to get the mascara off your skin. So what I like to do is wait for it to dry. And then I like to just try and scratch it off if it works. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. Oh, please work. And then if it doesn't work, I'm just making this up as I go along. I like to just put concealer underneath my eyes. I like to do that anyway, so it's all good. But you don't want to ruin the eyeshadow that you just did. That was a bit... yeah. And then you just blend that downwards onto your nose because you don't want to mess up the eyeshadow that you just did there. And finally, the mascara comes off. Now I have to do it on the other side, just make them equal. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom in and show you guys what my eyes actually look like. So as you can see, in the outer corner of my eyes, quite smoky. And then in the inner corner of my eyes, it is quite shimmery. And then as I open my eyes, my mascara is on fully girl. And then you can just see this bit going underneath my eye just to give it more tension. And yeah, they are my eyes. My eyebrows need desperately done. Like, can we just take a moment? Like, what on earth are those? Ooh. Sound effects. So I've just made myself look extremely stupid, but you know, that's what I have to do. So that are my eyes. I hope you guys actually really enjoyed this video, because that would just be amazing, because that's what I was aiming to do. And can you please comment down below whether this was helpful or not, because I don't know what I'm doing. Because then that'll know me to do more eye tutorials like this, because it'll indicate to me that I'm actually doing something, I'm actually getting somewhere in life, you know. But yeah, that's the end of the video, and thanks for watching.